Neenah Rockets All Access on Zaleski Sports is presented by Security Health Plan. SecurityHealth.org is your portal to find your plan, a doctor, prescription tools, and more. For 24/7 access at your fingertips, visit SecurityHealth.org.
Welcome all to our final broadcast from the Rick Majerus WBY Shootout here from Concordia University of Wisconsin on Zaleski Sports. We've got the Neenah Rockets as the home team taking on the De Pere Redbirds in a matchup of a Fox Valley Association school against a Fox River Classic Conference school. Neenah coming in at 6-1. They are 5-0 in FVA play, tied for first in the conference. De Pere coming in at 5-0 after their win over Milwaukee Academy of Science last night. They are 3-0 in Fox River Classic play, also tied for first. For De Pere, it's an entirely new cast of starters from last season as their entire starting lineup graduated, including Conference Player of the Year and now Wisconsin Badgers Zach Kinzinger, along with Bryce Gregory, who's at Division II Northern Michigan, and Rowan Domovsky, who is now at UW-Eau Claire. But the Redbird machine keeps on chugging along as they had a great JV team from a year ago and JV2. And they're 5-0 to start the year. They're currently on a 61-game conference win streak. And for Neenah, on the other side, you've got a deep team. They're willing to play 11, 12, maybe 13 guys in a game for meaningful minutes. And while no one on the team averages above 10.4 points per game, they're going to come at you with depth and endurance and defense and rebounding.
A bunch of guys that are going D1, good crowd, a lot of people, going to be broadcast throughout the state. So, right, being a varsity, you've earned this opportunity. Okay, have fun with it. Okay, the way to have fun too is play hard. The only way you won't have fun is if you don't play hard. Right, dive on the floor, effort plays, like all out. Right, intent. Right, offense. Play with pace and trend. Don't let them see gaps. Be engaged off the ball. Anticipate. Rebound! Hitting first is more important. Make sure we get bodies on 34, 40, 10. Ball screen deep. Switching the lights. Ronan Jacob low, or if we force it out, college court, more space. If we force it out high enough, just yell under and make sure you guys are at the 3-point line to absorb. Okay? Speed over there. Hey! Let's have it up. Let's go. Here we go. One fist. 1, 2, 3.
One fist.
And we're ready for the tip from Concordia, Wisconsin University in Mequon. The Rockets will have the first possession against West Allis Central. From the corner, Will Krieger, first shot of the game for De Pere with Maniscalco and Buchter. From the corner, it's Javon Miller, making it a 10-1 lead. They feed it into Youngworth. He's got Gregory on him. Two young varsity players here, junior against sophomore, and Youngworth with the first field goal of the game for the Rockets. It's 10-3. 3-0 season back in 22-23. Schultz in transition finds an open shooter. Juckum for three, and finally one goes down from outside for the Rockets, their first of the night. 10 years or so. Bazaris driving baseline, pull up Jay. Good for Bazaris, his first points back from injury, and the Rockets are within 5. The injury, good to see that his legs are holding up. Rint again from deep, and the junior getting hot like he did a couple weeks ago in Oshkosh. He made 3 3-pointers. This time he blows by his defender, mid-range Jay. Jackson Rintz got 8, and the Rockets have a 20-18 lead. Going baseline, Fleege met by a defender, spins away, and Colton Fleege's got 8 as well. Only through 4 games, so a bit of a small sample size. Give and go, Trey White with the assist as Henry Farrell gets on the board. Into the second half, Neenah with the first possession. They find themselves up 4. Checks in. Jumping the pass is Nick Schultz in transition. The Division III commit will get the basket, coming to Bethel University next year in the second frame in favor of Neenah. Turnover here for the Rockets, their second of the half. Maniscalco with the Euro step reverse. We've seen 3 sophomores get playing time for De Pere. From the top of the key, though, it's the junior, Will Krieger. 27-28 is able to take his place. Charles with the spin move. Fadeaway jumper for Matthias is good. Possession that went through the timeout break. Fleege with the reverse layup. And Maniscalco kicking to Gregory. Gregory finds Cohen. He made his last 3-pointer and gets another as he's got 10 on the game. 4. Caper backing down Gregory. Shot fake and gets it to go. They're down 7 here with just over 4 minutes to go. Caper goes baseline on Gregory. Kicks it to Juckum. Juckum, a rare three-point attempt, and he knocks it down for DePere, other than that moving screen. Schultz with the mid-range jumper pulls his team within 2. Redbirds as Krieger to the hoop against Caper. Caper gets the block, or at least alters the shot. And now Neenah with a chance to tie. Nice pass from Schultz to Juckum. What a find from the senior Nick Schultz, and Juckum does his part on the receiving end. We're tied at 48. Earth can't get the hook to go, and Reimer with the clean defense. Maniscalco Euro stepping around Juckum. Schultz will be the inbounder. 9.3 to go. You've got Fleege on the floor. Jackson Rint, a three-point shooting threat. They get it to Youngworth. Dribble handoff to Schultz. Schultz with 6 to go. Shot fake, off 1 foot. It's short. Fleege with another offensive board. Fleege for 3. Off the mark. Tip for Youngworth. Ties it. And we're headed to overtime. What a play for the Rockets. Schultz's shot no good. Fleege keeps it alive. And Jacob Youngworth with the right-handed tip into the basket. We're tied at 50. Caper on Reimer. Back cut for Maniscalco. He got loose from Rint. Ready to come in. Schultz for 3. Knocks it down. Pulls Schultz. Schultz pulls the Rockets within 1. Runner, no good. Youngworth with the offensive board. Three-pointer for Rint, can pull within 1. He does just that, and there's a second to go. And they're going to send everybody down the court. Juckum with the football pass. And off the mark, DePere holds on in overtime, 59-56. After a close defeat to one perennial state contender, Neenah prepares for another, starting in the film room.
Guys, why didn't he make this pass? Like, we need to move the basketball and take great shots. Okay, that's going to be our constant thing. Move the basketball, take great shots. Move the basketball, take great shots. Everybody understand? Okay, let's have a great practice. Let's get after one another. Let's be ready to roll. Let's go. 1 minute, 1, 2, 3.
Here we go. Yeah, Henry can be there. That's fine. Here we go. Here we go.
The Rockets will head on the road to take on the Wisconsin Valley Conference's Marshfield Tigers in a non-conference tilt. The Tigers lost 4 starters from a team that lost by 2 in the Division I state championship game, including Conference Player of the Year Brooks Hinson.
All right, so here we go. Get to your next spot. Here we go.
Hinson now plays at Northern Michigan, while graduated point guard Landon Lee plays at D3 Ripon College.
Give it back to him. Dribble over. James pops out. Hit James, flash Henry. Stay here. Boom. Now you screen that wide guy in the zone. You got to get wider, Jacob. And then we read it because there's only one guy left over there. So you screen and then you're looking to slip. Here we go. All right, a little quiet. Let's pick it up and let's get going, okay? Hey, thought for the day. Details separate the good from the great. Details separate the good from the great. Let's get after it today. Here we go. Let's get ready to go. Here we go. 1 fist, 1, 2, 3.
Despite the graduation losses, head coach Chris Fisher's team still boasts 4 starters 6'5" or taller, including future Wyoming Cowboy Chris Pohl at 6'8", creating a major challenge on the glass for the Rockets.
Get it reversed. Here we go.
Marshfield is also coming in off a loss, having split 2 games at the Ab Nicholas Holiday Classic. They defeated the hosting Waunakee Warriors by 19 before falling to Madison West by 10 in the championship game.
Two of the premier teams, I would say, not just in central Wisconsin, but in the state of Wisconsin. Of course, Marshfield going to state last year, finishing state runner-up, and the Neenah Rockets going to state in 2019, 22, 23, and 24 downtown, and 27% for Neenah. So, and Marshfield gets the opening tip. Val Ramberg with it on the top of the key. Closely guarded, man-to-man defense by the Neenah Rockets. Driving the lane, turnaround shot, good! by Val Ramberg as Ramberg gets the first 2 points of the night. 3-point shot taken by Caper, and Caper hits for 3. The Cam and stolen away, and going up the lane, laying it off the glass is Nick Schultz along with Matthias Charles in. And a 3-pointer by Lazarus. Drives the lane, off the glass, good. And Marshville and Point coming up this coming Tuesday. And a 3-pointer by Caper. And driving the lane and feeding it off to Fleege. And a good by Charles. Chris Pohl driving. And they're going to say an offensive foul. And we're going to have the final 6 seconds here as they're going to get a shot off, and good. As the defense slaps on that, and making that is Lazarus inside. Turnaround, off the glass, and good by Yuckum. Wing. 3-pointer by Hanson, good! And a 3-pointer, good by Lazarus. Keeper sets the pick and roll, pass inside to 23, all by himself beneath their own basket. And a 3-point attempt is good. Pohl drives lane, backs off, takes a 3-pointer, good! Out to Charles, who's in the game. A long 3, and good by Schultz. And bad pass by Hanson taken away. Schultz drives off the glass, good. He left. Val. And reverse layup, good. Beautiful pass by Ramberg to Pohl. Kolstad drives to his right as Pohl comes in, blocks him off. Shot up, good by Caper. Ramberg. Chris Pohl all by himself underneath the basket for 2. And the Tigers are going to come away with a big win over a very good Neenah Rocket Ball Club.
Coming up next Tuesday, probably your toughest conference test of the year, to Appleton East at home. What are you looking forward to your team to do against the Patriots?
One, they've been playing some really, really good defense so far this year. Their half-court player defense has been really, really solid. So we're going to have to execute, have to limit the turnovers. Defensively for us, they've got a lot of shooters. They got a lot of kids who look there that typically their leading scorers had 12, 13 points a game. And then there's 4 or 5 kids who are giving 6 to 8 points in that 9-point range. So it's a team everyone's got to really make sure they're defending and doing their job because they're a solid team. That's going to be a great matchup.
Stretch, you've got Appleton East coming up next Tuesday, a team that played you close last year. You guys were able to get the wins by 10 and 2 points. What are you looking forward to in Tuesday's matchup?
Yeah, I mean, we love playing Appleton East. It's always a good matchup, so going to be a fun environment. Ready to hopefully handle some business.
School is out for winter break, but the FVA girls basketball season rolls on here on Zaleski Sports. A matchup of 2 of the top teams in Division I, and the 2 teams tied atop of the Fox Valley Association. The Neenah Rockets ranked 3rd in the Bound Zaleski polls, hosting the Appleton East Patriots ranked 7th in that same poll. Both teams 5-0 in conference play on the year. Appleton East with impressive victories on the road at Hortonville and against Kimberly, the number 5 ranked team in Division I. Ryan Passion in his 3rd year at the helm of the Patriots program, 34-20 coming into this year, 6-1 so far this year. A change in the Rockets starting lineup as Celia Gentile unable to suit up tonight. She suffered an injury in last week's win against Oshkosh West on the road. So Alyssa Ebel slots into the lineup for her classmate Gentile. 230 wins in the FVA for Coach Brownell. Coach Passion for the Patriots, 27-14 in FVA play. Tip is into the backcourt for the Patriots, and here's Sweeney left open for 3, and she buries it. Rebound kicked out to Fisher. Fisher's 3, no good. Good box out by Buss, but Sweeney cleans up. Klesmit with her team down 6, 10-4 at home. Baltus gets the feed from Ebel. Nice play from the Rockets. Sweeney has 8 points. Looking to make it 11. She does just that. And Coach Brownell is going to have to take a 30-second timeout. Danforth with the bounce pass to Mickelcatch. High off glass and 1. But we haven't seen much opportunity for them to be on the defensive boards tonight because East has been making all their shots. And there's another one from Ella Milkey. Well, early in this one, Mikkelkavich looking to answer, and Sydney does just that. Missed the pregame show. These are the only undefeated teams as Mikkelkavich from Malloy, the two sophomores, connect. Appleton East with an outstanding first half. 44-22, the Patriots with the lead on the road. The Rockets will head to the halftime break and look to regroup and come back swinging in the second half.
We're allowing that to happen by that on the ball angle. Like, I get it, it's tough, but you know what? It's working, so we gotta stop it, right? So, all right, right now we're a little slow in this reaction to that. We gotta pick that up. The intensity that's gotta be there. The on the ball angle's gotta be better. We gotta talk it up because again, we're getting surprised on some of those flat screens too. That can happen. So again, initial box looks decent, and then they're continuing to go. And we're not. All right, so we gotta fix that. We gotta be a little more solid with that.
When we have 5 on the floor, we need 5 that can put it down on the floor, hit those gaps, and look to score. Right now, we have 2 or 3 girls on the floor that are only looking to score right now, okay? What did we work on? We worked on flare screens, we worked on away screens, and that curl right here. That middle lane is wide open, but again, we need to get our 2-3 ball reversal up top, move it, and then we need to take these forwards off the dribble.
All right, hey, gotta pick it up. Possession on the side. Set out from 5. We go back. 1, 2, 3.
Klesmet drives baseline, floater no good. Offensive rebound, Baltus. Bus open for 3. Big shot for Ellie Bus to open the second half scoring. I believe Appleton East brought their freshman squad here. Nice layup from Baltus in transition. Fisher, ball fake, gives it to Montmarquette. Montmarquette open for 3. Go-to scorer for Appleton East in the second. Deep 3, Ellie Bus from the volleyball line. The course of this second half. Mikkelkavich pulls from 3. Sydney Mikkelkavich. Neenah forces a turnover. Mikkelkavich in transition. She finds Danforth wide open. Farrah Danforth converts for 3. Rowan Klesmet from the left wing. And that'll make it an 11-point ball game. 3 for Erickson on the other end. Sweeney certainly can't afford to take her 4th foul. At least not, and they lose track of her there. Sweeney, good from downtown. Inbounder, and the Patriots have done a really nice job on defense. Baltus comes back into play, and the assist for Farrah Danforth. And Danforth makes it a perfect 8 for 8 for herself, and 11 for 11 for her team. And we're back to an 11-point deficit. It's the closest that Neenah has been since the early first half. Sweeney, nice pass to Montmarquette. Just a Sweeney, the steal for Klesmet. Bus for 3. The Patriots. Klesmet for 3, too strong. Danforth, offensive rebound, looking to kick it out. Bus from the volleyball line yet again. No good this time. Baltus with the offensive board, and a jump ball will give the Patriots possession. And Appleton East will dribble it out as they come on the road and get the 10-point victory. Neenah would bounce back to close out 2025, scoring a 59-48 win over Monona Grove at Just a Game Fieldhouse in Wisconsin Dells. The Silver Eagles, the number 10 team in Division I, led by 1 at the half, but the Rockets stifled their offense in the second, holding them to just 16 points. Nearing the midway point of the season, Coach Brownell's group now turns their focus back to conference play. 12 of their final 13 games will be FVA contests. The Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts are up next, a team that Neenah split the season series with a year ago, each team winning away from home. Last year's leading scorer for the Ghosts, Addison Baumgart, is now at Division II Northern Michigan, but Coach Brownell expects to see similar types of defenses from Rob Hendrickson's team. The Rockets will need to be prepared for a box-and-one defense in which Rowan Klesmet will be tightly guarded while the other 4 defenders play zone. It's possible that Kaukauna would even use a triangle in 2 with another defender face-guarding Ellie Bus.
Screen for them if they're going to try to take those 2 away, but we've got to make sure that we're also for you looking to the scores too. Okay? All right? Anything else, coach, is perfect for the box. All right, get a quick drink.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and Happy New Year from Zaleski Sports. We are ready for some Fox Valley Association basketball between the visiting Neenah Rockets and the host Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts. Neenah comes into this one with a 9-2 record, 5-1 in the Fox Valley Association. They're averaging 68 points per game, giving up 50. They're currently on a one-game winning streak. They're back in the win column, and that came against Monona Grove.
All right, so Car, you got number 0, okay? Again, leading scorer, drives it in hard, got to stay square door, okay? Again, good step through the lane, stay down, can hit the 3. Ro, you still on number 11, 3-point shooter, make sure you turn her, guard a 3-point shot, turn her, turn her, turn her, turn her. And Ellie, you got number 23, okay? She's the other 3-point shooter, again, guard a 3-point. Set that tone on defense. 1, 2, 3, Rockets! Here we go, Red, let's get it, here we go! Woo!
Now on to the host, Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts. They come into this one with a 4-7 record, 3-4 in the Fox Valley Association, averaging 48 points per game. They're giving up 49. Addison Benishinsky with a 3-ball to start it off. This one will go a long way. Down low pass, bobbled, picked back up and put back in. That's the freshman Farrah Danforth. Mikulkavich 3-ball, drains it home. In it for the Ghosts. Good possession there for the Rockets. No points come out of it. Reeder step back 3-ball, drains it. Our full access and a great find to Danforth down low. Put back and taken away by the Rockets. The Rockets looking to reclaim the lead. Pushing ahead. Klesmet step into a 3. Finally finds the bottom of the net and good. Her first basket of the evening's from beyond the arc. Bus to Ebel. Ebel back to Bus. Bus deep 3. Hits the bottom of the net. Good. Down low, plate, up and good. She'll get a chance at a 3-point play. Swings it to Bus, taken away by Addison Benishinsky. And hits the layup on the other end. Inbound to Klesman, catch and shoot, and you can't let that happen. Rowan Klesman hits another 3-pointer. Swing in to Ebel. Ebel tries a 3-ball, and she finds the bottom of the net good. A 10-point lead for the Rockets. Heller with a good move. Following behind, Megan Hall gets the basket to fall. Kaukauna cuts it back to single digits. Swinging around, Ebel 3. Can't get it to fall. Long rebound brought in. Can they get another chance? Ball into the backcourt. It goes to halftime with a 36-39 score.
We're not though. We're getting caught trailing. We're reacting, all right? And then everybody's got to find a body, okay? And I don't want to see any more lazy, let them just drive right past you and giving up on play. Have some heart on defense. Play defense to get stops. We did not have that mentality after about the first 4 minutes of the game, all right? You came out, you put the clamps on them, did the little things right there we need to, and then we kind of took their foot off the gas.
Yeah, it takes all 5, right? Sometimes we get one person that does something really well, really good box out, and then someone else doesn't, right? All 5 gotta do it consistently, try to get stops.
All right, so we're seeing double sinker, right? The cool thing is this defense was literally built for you, right? This defense was literally built for you. Couple things right now, especially in our 53 look, okay? We need players outside of row and E up here handling the basketball. We need the sinkers to come out of the lane, okay? If you have a sinker on you, I told you this yesterday, if you sit here the whole possession, that's easy for them, because that means the sinker gets to sit in here. If you come up and handle the basketball, whether it's a ball swing, a lane attack, that sinker has to come out on you. It's wide open, but we can't catch, stare it down, and then try to throw it. We have to throw it off a ball swing. If we don't have it there, we swing down the corner, that cut right here, Fair's been making this all night. Again, we gotta look, we got it right away. Catch that corner, hit that dive. We have to continue to get those lane touches. Our first 4 possessions, I think we had all lane touches right away. Everything is at the basket, okay? Right now I looked, I think we're 17 twos to 16 threes. Taking off you again, a lot of screens. Carla did a really good job. Set those baseline screens, find row and ease girl, find her. Set a ton of screens in, again, replace these spots up here, ball swing. We have to make those sinkers move.
It's a sandbox, not a black hole. Obviously the first thing when you drive is to think score, but that's not the only thing you can do when you drive to the basket, right? The sandbox, not a black hole.
Rockets, 1, 2, 3. Rockets!
Long possession, second chance here for the Ghost. Ava Reeder tries her hand at a 3-ball and hits the bottom of the net, good. 47-42, a turnover. Evil takes it away. All the way and good. Here come the Rockets. Can they stretch it out? Down low, Danforth. Good, and timeout taken by the Ghost. Klesman, she's guarded by Borchert. 3-ball, hits the bottom of the net, and there's your 19. Bus hits the bottom of the net, good. She is on fire. I mean, you're seeing scoring from everybody, and there you get Danforth, who misses the layup, but down low, picking up is Baltus.
Take advantage of it, okay? Stay dialed in when you can. Stay dialed in on that, okay? Offense, keep looking for it, okay? Don't goals when you can't play off your feet. Being really aggressive down our drive. Play off your feet. When you hit that. Take care of the ball. Rock, 1, 2, 3. Rockets!
Shot there, good. Basket good by number 10, Malloy. Rebounded, brought down, and this one is over. Your final score, 80-64, but a great basketball game here in Kaukauna. 80-64, the final score here, Coach, but really a game that didn't feel like that.
Yeah, first half, back and forth. Defensively, we would have kind of tightened some things up. Once we got it up, once we kind of ratcheted up the defense the way we needed to in the second half, that's when you saw us kind of get that lead consistently to that 10, 12 or more range. So that's just something for us to continue working on during the course of the year.
Yeah, and we'll talk about kind of streaks. That was kind of my story of the game.
For sure.
The end of the first half, you guys were stone cold, but then coming out in the second half, absolutely on fire. What do you tell the girls in the locker room to kind of break out of a cold streak like that?
Well, one, defensively, just kind of talked about just doing the little things right. Nothing that we needed to like change schematically, just reminding of the basics of what we do, and they did a great job coming out applying it. And then halftime is just kind of reiterating some things that we kind of got away from early in the game, where we had a lot of inside touches, really well established that, kind of got away from it for a while, and then we kind of got a little bit better of a balance inside out touches and took care of the rest.
Bring in player of the game, Rowan Klesmet. 21 points, an amazing feat, 80 points in the game. Just talk about what it's like to score 80 points in a high school game.
Yeah, obviously scoring the basketball is a lot of fun, but that starts on the defensive end with us. First half we struggled a little bit, but in the second half when we got defensive stops, that's what fuels our offense.
Yeah, and you were all over the court. I threw a reference like Steph Curry, constantly running, playing great defense. Then you're handing it off to Bus. She's hitting 3-pointers. You got Danforth down low. Just talk about having other players that can score, what that does for you as the leading scorer.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. It's so fun to play with all them. Everyone can score the basketball, so obviously that's a huge benefit for us. But knowing I can pass it to them and it's probably going in is just awesome.
Yep. Going into the final stretch here, well, second half of the season, 2026, the conference is one of the toughest conferences in the state. What is your guys' mentality going forward?
Yeah, we just got to stay together and take it game by game, focus on the first game we have next, and then just really dial it in on the defensive end. When we get defensive stops, we're a pretty good team.
Neenah Rockets All Access on Zaleski Sports is presented by Security Health Plan. SecurityHealth.org is your portal to find your plan, a doctor, prescription tools, and more. For 24/7 access at your fingertips, visit SecurityHealth.org.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.